Morning, it's Tibbs on the plot. It's Sunday the 7th of August 2022. Just doing a quick update of the plot status. So got the fruit cage. Got some raspberries in here. These ones are early season raspberries and they're about done. So the ones that are coming up at the moment are not good quality. It's the end of the season for these ones. We've got blueberry bushes we put in this year. This one got scorched in that 40 degrees weather, but it seems to be coming back to life. There's a few blueberries on it, but it's the first year, so we won't worry about them this year. This other one is a blueberry as well, but this was protected by the raspberries, I think, so it didn't get the scorching. Yeah, so that's the fruit cage. Compost bins, we've got some good compost developing. Here's the fresh stuff in here, and then here's the good stuff that's been in there a couple of years now. That's rotting down well. Got the apple trees, got the red pippin and the red devil. This one's the red devil, and then we've got the red pippin. The red devil is about ready. There's been apples dropping off it already, so I grabbed a few yesterday. So they're a bit sharp at the moment, but a few weeks on the shelf, and then hopefully they'll sweeten up. And the red pippin, there was a few ones that started to drop, but not so many. But the apple trees are looking in pretty good nick. Got the asparagus down there. Nothing to say about that yet. That's going to take a few years to grow. Lots of sunflowers on the plot. Lovely. Lots of sunflowers. Nice. Blackberries. I covered them over yesterday. They're starting to ripen now, so I want to protect them from the birds. Got tomatoes. We're just waiting for them to ripen now. These ones they're quite small at the moment. Maybe they need a bit more development. But we've got some more tomatoes along the new fence on the plot this year. They're about the right size now. We're just waiting for them to ripen up. We've got parsnips here in this bed. They're doing well. And we've got some spinach in this bed. We've got plenty of spinach. Anybody want some spinach? Then over the other side of the plot we've got pumpkins. So all here there's pumpkins growing. So there's a few big ones in there. I don't know if you can see them. It's the sun, the early morning sun. There's a big one there. There's quite a few new ones growing. There's one here just starting to turn. Oh, there's two. Oh, there's three together. And they're just starting to go orange. And then down here we've got some squash at this end of the bed. Lots of squash developing. Key thing here is to give them as much water as possible so they swell up. There's a little baby one in there. So we've got squash growing on the plot. That's nice. We love our squash in the winter. There's another one. Yeah, squash and pumpkins. They'll take as much water as you can give them. They love it. I suppose you could say that for all veg. Then on the front of the plot, we've got a random sunflower appeared, which, to be honest, it's the best one on the plot, and we didn't even plant it. So it's a beautiful sunflower. And then we've got runner beans. Runner beans, what can we say? Runner beans. Once they start, they keep coming. French beans, I've had quite a few French beans this year, but I think they're done now, but there's a few more growing. We'll keep watering, looks like there's a few more growing, so we'll keep watering. The main crop, potatoes. Got 3 rows of main crop potatoes. They're about ready. I did spot one peeking through, and it's a nice red one, and it's quite big. So looking forward to a good main crop. Probably in 2 or 3 weeks they'll need chopping back, and then we'll leave them in the ground for a fortnight to harden up. And then at the front of the plot, got a couple of beds of carrots. So got some carrots there. They're doing okay. So I've just spent an hour watering both plots, but all looking good for mid-August. So Tib signing off. Have a nice week.